Nigga, big bands on me. Know what your moon, nigga, then stand on it. I ride with the heat, yeah, I keep bam on me. These niggas is killers, but I don't condone it. Shorty is gorgeous, but shorty is boring. I met her tonight and I fuck her tomorrow. Should I tell a bitch no when she come with them stories? So I tell her be quiet, just wait for the chorus. Little nigga with a thick bitch like Norbit. She said 2B, slow down, don't fuss, girl. Ain't that B, now you got me blushing. And 2B, can't tell me no. Big black car, yeah, you see me rushing. Inside white like the color of custard. Bad yellow bitch like the color of mustard. One finger on the wood as I turn that bitch. Hit that button, watch I Cadillac dip. Gotta keep it clean, keep it rolling like a pimp. Roll through the hood like I own that bitch. Wait, nigga, president coming through, nigga. Stop all that hating, nigga. I see it in my rear view. Probably just like a bitch do. Real nigga see through you. Big, black, shiny, new Cadillac, Cadillac. Big, black, shiny, new Cadillac, Cadillac. Big. Nigga, big bands.
What's up? Come in the room. Come on in the room. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We are here. Be back. I'm here. Let's go.
Shorty is boring. I met her tonight and I fuck her the morning. I tell a bitch no when she come with them stories. Oh yeah. A little conceited, I shine with the season. And I'ma show you how to follow the leader. I step out the caddy, white Dior. Mix and match, college, jungle fever. Cadillac, Cadillac. Cadillac. Shiny, new Cadillac, Cadillac, big, black, 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 shiny, new Cadillac, Cadillac, big, Team McClain done made another one. Cadillac, big. Nigga, big bands on me. Know what your moon, nigga, then stand on it. I ride with the heat, yeah, I keep bam on me. These niggas is killers, but I don't condone it. Shorty is gorgeous, but shorty is boring. I met her tonight and I fuck her tomorrow. Should I tell a bitch no when she come with them stories? So I tell her be quiet, just wait for the chorus. Little nigga with a thick bitch like Norbit. She said 2B, slow down, don't fuss, girl. Ain't that B, now you got me blushing. And 2B, can't tell me no. Big black car, yeah, you see me rushing. Inside white like the color of custard. Bad yellow bitch like the color of mustard. One finger on the wood as I turn that bitch. Hit that button, watch I Cadillac dip. Gotta keep it clean, keep it rolling like a pimp. Roll through the hood like I own that bitch. Wait, nigga, president coming through, nigga. Stop all that hating, nigga. I see it in my rear view. Probably just like a bitch do. Real nigga see through you. Big, black, shiny, new Cadillac, Cadillac. Big, black, shiny, new.
Alrighty, hello. Let me do a quick sound check. Give me 2 seconds. You know, I got to do a sound. Okay, it says it's working and it sounds like it's on. So I'm gonna let it ride for what it is. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. Hello, Facebook. Even though I'm on Facebook as like my friends on Facebook, it is there. Want to give you also a greetings and a happy New Year. Oh, happy New Year. Happy New Year. Okay, so I want to go ahead and get into this. I want to cover a few different things. Today is, what is our time we're looking at? Today is January the 9th, and it is 8:33 p.m. On the East Coast time. That is DC time. If you want to be accurate for my time of it, it is DC time. I also left a little bit of a link for a few minutes. I know I'm supposed to be going over there. Shout out to Gigi at the Missy Sweet Spot. I love Gigi. I just got off live with Gigi them. Let me make sure. I got to go over here and check. Let me make sure my sister, because my sister goes live everywhere. She goes live everywhere. And I love it. Let me make sure. Okay, so we got a few minutes. I think I think she okay for right now. Yeah, we're okay for right now. So, okay, let's maneuver on. I got a few stories. So today I'm gonna cover a little bit. We're gonna cover about Renee Good. Gonna get some updates on Renee Good. I'm gonna get some updates about Tim Walz. I'm gonna give a few updates about this bus driver who got caught clapping cheeks at work and who did not pick up the people, but she's continued to go on to clap cheeks while she was at work to the point where people had missed their buses and was late for work because she was somewhere doing the nasty. She was somewhere doing the nasty. And if you, it's okay to do the nasty, but you don't have nobody late for work for you trying to do the nasty. Okay, we don't want to be doing that, baby. But she was out there doing the nasty. We're gonna go over that. We're also gonna go over. We're gonna have a good story. I do like a good story. So we're gonna go over a good story. Of what else is going on. With this guy, I seen. I love to report on good news. We have so much drama and shit like that going on, but I love good news as well. So I'm gonna have a piece of good news going on tonight too. So let's see. Let me see what I want to jump to. This is gonna be my Rolodex. You remember Rolodex? If you don't remember Rolodex, baby, you Rolodex. Okay, let's do this first story. So let's do this one. Let me see. Let me set this up. Hopefully, I having a good day. Big bang. Okay, so imagine, just to imagine, you coming home from work and everything that you have is gone because your house has been set on fire by your girlfriend. Let's get into this story.
A firefighter is taken off a stretcher, and several families right now are homeless, all because a woman allegedly set her boyfriend's clothes on fire. We want to thank you all for joining us tonight at 10. I'm Keith Garvin. What investigators say started as a lover's quarrel ended up destroying the South Lake Villa apartments in Sheldon. Harris County Fire Marshals say the woman was arrested on an arson charge. Corley Peel joins us live from the complex where crews just cleared that scene. Corley.
Keith, we saw firefighters leave about 30 minutes ago, but if you look behind me, you can see all that is left is damaged. Tons of homes are destroyed from that fire, and this is also where we witnessed a firefighter falling through the ceiling. We're hoping that he is okay, but investigators say all of this happened because a woman was mad at her boyfriend. Flames raging through the South Lake Villa apartments. Black smoke filling the sky as firefighters fight the flames. Neighbors like Shanteria White were seen moving out the few items they could salvage.
I actually almost had a panic attack, honestly. My kids were shaking, asking like, Mama, the house is gone.
Firefighters rushed to the scene before noon. This woman, seen being escorted away in handcuffs, is accused of starting the fire. Investigators say she was mad at her boyfriend and set fire to his clothes in a barbecue pit on a unit patio.
I honestly don't understand how a person can do that. It's people around you, it's kids around you. It's nothing worth, losing your life over, going to jail over. It's just not worth it.
Fire investigators say the woman put the fire out, but it reignited and spread throughout the attic, damaging an entire building, leaving dozens of neighbors, including White, without a home.
I work so hard for my stuff. So to know that everything's just gone in the blink of an eye is kind of, it's devastating. It's terrible when you didn't do it and it happened from somebody else.
Neighbors were not hurt. Several hours later, firefighters returned when the fire rekindled. Our camera capturing the moment a firefighter fell through the second floor and was rushed away in an ambulance. Where will you and your family go?
I don't have a lot of family, so, I got to figure it out. I have friends. They telling us it's going to take months, for us to get our stuff back. So now that leaves us having to figure out where we're going to lay our head at. Our kids lay their head at. Kids got to go back to school, Wednesday. So it's just a lot.
Neighbors tell me that Red Cross is assisting. I did have a chance to speak to the firefighters out here tonight. They told me they did have an issue trying to get into this apartment complex when they first responded to the fire. They said it took them about 10 minutes to get through the gate because the emergency button was not working. So we have reached out to apartment management about that. They were not here when we arrived, but we will be working to get in contact with them. Investigators have not released the name of the woman who was arrested on that arson charge, but this is an ongoing investigation. We, of course, will keep you updated. Reporting live from Sheldon, Corley Peel, KPRC 2.
Now, this is a sad case. As you can see, this did happen in Houston, Texas. Shout out to KPRC News. I miss Houston so much. It is so sad. Supposedly she got mad at her boyfriend. They got into an argument. She went over to the house and she went to the barbecue pit to go set his clothes on fire. I don't think she intended for the entire complex to get caught on fire, but she set her boyfriend clothes on fire, I guess from him cheating or doing whatever the hell that men usually do. Bless her heart. But in that fit of things, she ended up burning down the entire complex. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. No, baby. No. I don't understand. It really just baffles me about, you letting someone control your emotions that strong that you got to go set their clothes on fire to set a point. And then on top of it, now you've endangered and you've unhoused a lot of other people in the midst of your minute of emotion. That is wild to me. But hopefully she get the time that she is due. I understand she was mad. She probably had a reason to be mad, though. She probably did. She was mad. She tired of this shit. Yeah, she probably got a reason to be mad. So, that happened in Houston. So if you didn't know about that story, there was a recent story that just happened a couple of days ago. I pulled out and it just really got me, mainly because this story stuck out to me because back in 2000, I can't say when. I just say my 20th birthday, my 21st birthday. I'm about to be 38 in a couple of days. So my 21st birthday, a long time ago. I woke up, I had a townhouse and I was located in Memphis. And I stayed on Tuklahoma in Winchester. It was a little apartment complex right there on the corner. And these people was getting high one morning. And as they were getting high, they decided to light the fireplace. Now, all of us had these big fireplaces in our townhomes back then, and it was gas though. And they went to go put real wood and they lit the fireplace, and the gas line in between all the buildings caught fire. And I woke up literally just in awe. When I woke up, it was the ceiling to me. When I woke up that morning, the ceiling was orange. God, I thank you. The ceiling was orange. And when I stepped out the bed and got ready to leave and get out the bed, the ceiling fell in on the bed. And I lost everything. I lost my high school diploma. I lost my degree. I lost everything. I lost all my clothes. I was on the news wrapped up in the sheet. Mad because of what somebody else did. I ain't even, it had nothing to do with me. I woke up in just turmoil, So, my love, my wishes, and good things to go out to everybody who lost things in this right here. But yeah, there was that right there. So man, it's crazy as hell. Be careful, y'all. Don't let nobody control your emotions like that. So yeah, she burned down that apartment complex. That is wild. Wild. Okay. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Hit that like and hit that subscribe. Let's move on to the next thing. So the next thing I want to go over is, before we get into the juicy stuff of my afternoon for tonight for a few moments, let me go and let me get into this. So the name of this title is, this bus driver got caught clapping cheeks at work. If you know what clapping cheeks means, I'm late for work. She was clapping cheeks, okay? She was clapping cheeks. And people was missing the bus. People was late for work. Somebody got rolled up, all because of this woman right here.
A Detroit bus driver and her supervisor left a running city bus for a romantic rendezvous, leaving riders stuck and frustrated. This was just one of the issues uncovered in a new report from the Detroit Inspector General. The report says the two were caught being romantic during work hours multiple times, causing long delays. Noel Friel spoke with city leaders tonight. And Noel, this report claims management failed to investigate this properly.
Yeah, that's right, Kimberly. The Office of Inspector General found that supervisor and employee were having what it called romantic interactions both on the city bus and during working hours. But the even bigger problem, according to this report, is what happened after that relationship was discovered.
It started with an anonymous complaint back in June alleging that a senior transportation service inspector, Andre Reese, and bus driver Dana Ruff engaged in indecent activity on a city bus. An investigation by the Office of Inspector General uncovered video footage from May 6th showing the two fondling each other on a bus. It found Reese then reported an unsubstantiated mechanical issue with the bus, took the bus out of commission, and took Ruff to a fast food restaurant, disrupting service for 115 minutes. On May 20th, it says Reese and Ruff again met up multiple times during Ruff's route and at one point abandoned the bus while it was still running. That day, DDOT received a complaint via a customer assistance form about the abandoned bus, but Inspector General Kamal Marable says leadership didn't investigate it properly.
We found out that the supervisors who were responsible for dealing with this type of issue were very lenient in their response to it.
DDOT Superintendent Howard Bragg classified their actions as a Class 4 offense, which would normally be punishable by a 30-day suspension followed by termination. Instead, he gave them both 5-day suspensions. Marable says he never reviewed the video footage of the two inside the bus.
For some reason, this individual only chose to review the footage basically from outside of the bus and not the full interaction. So we found that very problematic.
The Office of the Inspector General is now recommending discipline for Bragg and the DDOT Assistant Director, additional consequences for Reese and Ruff, as well as policy reform and enhanced training for DDOT leadership.
The real victims in this were the citizens who were waiting on buses that did not come on time because you had individuals who did not take their job and their responsibility seriously.
And in a statement, Executive Director of Transit Robert Kramer said DDOT is already implementing some of those recommendations, saying in part, quote, "We will ensure that employee disciplinary actions align with the city's human resource standards and improve processes to prevent discipline not being applied appropriately in the future." DDOT will submit a response to the Office of Inspector General by January 23rd. Reporting live, Noelle Friel, Local 4.
Okay, keep us posted, Noelle. Thank you for your report this evening.
Baby, she was on the bus getting down. You got everybody, man. Why the hell you got everybody late for work, ma'am? It wasn't that good that you had to stop for 115 minutes. Let me get this right. You stopped for 115 minutes to go somewhere and get your. Usually it lasts about 5 minutes, but usually okay. So in the 115 minutes, this is throughout the whole entire day. They block bus service up for 115 minutes. Okay. This is over an hour of, the boogie yoogie. They boogie yoogie yoogie. How you say it? Boogie yoogie yoogie. That was boogie yoogie yoogieing. I mean, for real. The fuck wrong with you, baby? You can't be out here clapping cheeks like them on no damn bus. This happened in Detroit. I know that bus smelled like seaweeds. What's that? Who they had that baby oil? That P. Diddy baby oil and. Smell like a dried condom and old greens and ass. That's what it smelled like on that bus. I knew it. Let me get up out of here. This story was too much for me to handle. I knew I couldn't handle this. I'm too young for this story. I can't be telling this story. I'm too young for this. This is sad. But shout out to everybody. Just everybody in Detroit that listen. If your staff came in late on this particular time frame and they was on Route 40. And the bus they take to get to work. Anybody on Route 40, any companies, y'all need to make sure anybody got rolled up that they be undisciplined. They get no discipline because it wasn't their fault. Even if it was their last time, need to be late. Listen, this right here was a special circumstance, and we all see why it became a special circumstance. My God, today. So that is that. Wow, that was let me get about it. I gotta get about that story right there, baby. I get up out that store. Let me get up off of that. Let me get up out of there. Let me move. Get up out. Bye. Ooh, no, get out my screen. When you want on my screen. Pineapples. Motherfucking pineapples. Pineapples. Good to see you are here. If you are here, please hit the like and hit the subscribe. Thank you for joining. I am Unapologetic Tank, being unapologetic as I know how. I am across all platforms, Facebook, Instagram, all that other stuff under Tank Talks TV 1. And I'm also on TikTok. Okay, so let's get into a little bit of good news. So I was strolling through my internet, down Beyonce's internet, and I came across a very heartfelt story, and I want to bring you all this story. This is a story about a man who was in the neighborhood, who went through the neighborhood. He's a painter. His name, I want to say, is, shout out to him, his name is Michael Garza. And I want you to see what he did for this little old black lady. And he charged her $1. And this story is just so freaking beautiful. Let's check it out.
I was gonna see if we can get you put in the schedule for a paint job.
Where's those money?
Excuse me?
Where's those money? I don't have any money to pay. People just don't go around doing things for people for free.
I'll tell you what, Emily, it'd be for only $1.
For $1.
$1.
What's going on, guys? This is Mike with Paint the World. If you're new here, this is Miss Addie. I painted her house early on my journey, and it turned into a lifelong friendship. Today, I took her to go get the blinds for the rest of her house. She was real happy to get out for a bit and get those blinds up. Now, there will be a GoFundMe link for her to possibly get her going on a bathroom remodel if we get out there enough. There are more free paint jobs on the way.
I just want to pause and say, Michael Garza, thank you so much. I miss people like this. I miss people like this. I miss having people that are just genuinely heart and fucking true, man. Like he seen this old woman house that looked like it needed assistance on the outside. And he said, listen, I have the skill, I have the ability, and I have the paint. And I have the will and the power. So I'm going to do something to help somebody else and change someone's life. And that is a part of being able to give. And I just love this right here so much.
I'm going to let y'all get back to it. Paint the World. See you next time.
Addie.
Boo!
Don't scare me like that.
Yeah, I was back here looking at you. Hi.
How you doing?
Look at you. You ain't pulling your trailer.
No, not today. Not today. We're taking it easy today. So I just got what I need. So,
okay, now wait. What are we gonna do? You got to measure first, right?
Yeah, but they're all the same size though, huh?
All except
this one, right?
Yeah. You wanted me to go with you, right?
Yes.
Why?
I mean, only if you want.
You want to be seen with me?
Yeah, we gotta make an adventure out of it. I'm telling you.
That's right, Mama.
I love
Only if you're good with it.
oh yeah, I am.
Okay, for sure.
Look, I'm gonna do something with my hair.
Okay.
I can't get my hair fit.
Yeah, no, take your time. I'm gonna measure it real quick. I'll get it together, and I'll kind of see what we need. So take your time.
Okay.
Okay.
This window and the other room window is the same width.
Okay.
So.
Let's see what we got right here.
This is what I call love right here, y'all. This is love, man.
All right, I'm gonna say 33 and a half.
Okay.
This
is my room. You just act like you don't see this.
If you didn't get to see it before, I'm not sure if he goes through it. In the beginning of this right here, you got to see that he was showing the outside of our house. The outside of the house looked really, really different. Let me see. Can I show you all how the house actually looked before? No, I can't because I didn't say that part. But listen, he painted the house. He went in. He made sure Mama got some new blinds. He made sure Mama got what she needed. And you can see that she was very just overwhelmed and just, just filled with joy and happiness. I know she was ready to shout through oh, excuse me, Lord. I better start shouting myself. That's just a blessing. Oh, God. Thank you, Lord, for good people. And the thing is, good people are everywhere, and you can be a good person today. Will you? Because if not, I have a pamphlet for you. No, but seriously, this is a great story.
It would probably be the same width.
Yeah, okay, let's check it out.
If you cannot get it.
Yeah, I got it right here. No, that should be 33 and a half. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah.
Okay, but just to be on the safe side.
Okay.
Because we don't, like you say, don't want to have to go back.
Thank you, Mike.
Now,
Mike, you the man, Mike.
Here the best way you can.
Okay.
Over there taking care of Mom.
What I want to do if the Lord so say so. And I leave
Yeah,
it.
33 and a half.
Okay, the next one. So
is
you
a kitchen. Is a kitchen, right?
The kitchen. And thank you, baby.
Of course. I kind of feel bad because I've been telling you I was going to come over here, so
yeah, but
I finally found some time.
But the thing was, I wanted to have my money, to get it. But It was more important for me to pay my taxes.
Oh, no, most definitely.
Right,
So, with that money you gave me.
Let me pause this. I'm sorry, I get so caught up on this because it gets me is that in the middle of this, she's stopping. She has to pay. She can't get her house fixed up. She can't even get the blinds that she needs because she's so overwhelmed with bills and taxes. See what I'm saying? She can do little bit by little bit, but it's good to have the extra help. That's why Mike, man, shout out to Mike Garza, man. Whoever Mike Garza is, y'all make sure I go and follow this man. He's on YouTube. I went and found the YouTube page. So I found this. I seen him on Facebook, and I went over and found him on YouTube.
Because it was just about exactly that amount.
That's good. That's good.
A little change over. Did you get it?
Yeah, I already got it. So, like I said, whenever you're ready.
And you got the paper?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want a cup of coffee? Do you drink coffee?
Yeah, you know what? I do need some coffee, actually. I need to wake up a little bit.
No. Oh.
Ooh, all right. You still got some nice.
I don't know if it's
If you want to go get ready, I know where it's at. I know where everything's at.
Take you a spoon.
Appreciate it. Appreciate the coffee.
Well, you are more than welcome.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
You like to go?
Nah, it's all right.
You don't have to.
This is a beautiful relationship. Look at
There's
this.
nothing important in there.
This is a beautiful relationship. So I can't go through all of this right now, but you can go check out the video at Michael Garza's page. You can just type in Michael Garza Paints Homes on YouTube, and then you'll be able to see this full interaction of video. And also you'll be able to see the beginning of how he pulls up, paints her home, and then he does a great job, and he makes sure she has an assistant she needs. So if you want to take example of what a good person is and what they can do, stuff like this is something that you can do to help your neighbor. Amen. Amen. I like that story. That was a good story. I like that story. Okay. So let me get out of there. Thank you, Mike. Thank Mike so much. Thank you, Mike. So hope you're enjoying yourself. We are almost to the end because I have to go. It's Friday. I have to go run. If you can't hear, my brother and my nephew have came home and they is in this thing lit, baby. He maracering downstairs. He downstairs doing a maraca or something. My nephew jumping up and down on the game. Okay. Something is going on in my house. I must go see what it is going on in my house. So last story. Let me get into this. Renee Good. Let me say this. Renee Good. Rest in peace to Renee Good. Renee Good was unfortunately unalive a few days ago that we all seen on the news that supposedly they were saying allegedly she was trying to run over an ICE agent. And while doing so, he aggressively pew-pewed and shot into her vehicle, and she was then unalived. It has caused a rage, it has caused a storm and things like that. And it's a lot of different views coming out. So I just want to go over some of this story, what's going on for right now, and give you all an update. So let's check out this story.
We have some breaking news now out of Minneapolis. Right now, we are getting a new look at the ICE-involved shooting that killed a 37-year-old woman in an SUV, Renee Good. The video appears to be from the perspective of one of the ICE agents. Let's take a look.
Change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Whoa!
NBC News national law enforcement and intelligence correspondent Tom Winter joins us now. Tom, walk us through what you saw in this video.
Now, before he does this walkthrough in this video, we've seen different angles. If you have not seen different angles, I encourage you to go check out different angles of this video. So this is another newer angle what's going on. And a lot of times they were saying, unpopular opinion, they were saying that, she was trying to run people over, this and that. From this angle, it was still her death is still wrong. We cannot justify her death. You could have shot. You could have pew-pewed at her tires. You could have did anything else besides going for her like that. However, it is video footage. I seen it earlier as well. That she drove, and this is 3 minutes before. I'm trying to figure out. I wish I could find the video. Hold on, I want to find this video. But 3 minutes before this, she did actually block traffic. She was actually blocking traffic. And you, as a individual, no matter what it is, if y'all out there, please do not interfere with investigation of whatever's going on. Don't interfere with it, because you putting your life at risk. You know what I'm saying? You put your life at risk, and then at the same time, you know, then it end up like this. I really want to find this other one, CNN new footage. Let me see. I had seen this guy earlier covering it, and now I can't find where he's at. But for the most part, in between part, it's gonna be the same thing. It's the same footage. Damn, I want to see that. I'm gonna post it later on, because it was from a distance, and this guy had it. Is that it? No, it's not. That's not it either. That's not it either. But let's see what he's telling in the story.
And the perspective, you say, appears to be from the ICE agent who fired the shots.
It may be, and it's clearly heard there on the tape. There are two expletives that are uttered at the end of the tape, an F expletive, a B expletive, and we're not quite sure who said that, just so everybody's clear, who's speaking at that moment. Is now deceased, and for the moment that the car goes into drive and the shots are fired, it's less than 3 seconds as we look at it here on the video. So first thing that it points out is how quick these interactions always are. They always escalate from a certain point to the moment that shots are fired very quickly. That is something we see in a lot of police-involved shootings, officer-involved shootings, and this federal officer-involved shooting. The second thing is clearly there's some sort of a interaction here that had been going on. And this is why I've been saying since the moment on air with you, on air with everybody, since the moment that this has happened, what happened before this occurred? Right. What is the discussion that is occurring here? It does appear to answer some questions that we've had since this incident began, which is what was the interaction like at the car? Right. As I said on the Today Show yesterday morning, okay, so does she say something back to the ICE agents? What are the ICE agents asking or commanding her to do? And is there a moment of panic that occurs there? Is there a statement that happens there? And now we have clarity on that, in that there is no specific statement that she utters at that moment. Right. They are clearly commanding her to get out of the vehicle. They're giving her some sort of a command. And go ahead.
Does she have to follow those commands? As someone who was there, a U.S. citizen, we assume not the target of those operations at that time. Is she under a legal obligation to obey?
Typically, yes, because law enforcement has their lights on. Law enforcement is giving you a command. They're asking you to step out of the vehicle. There's a discussion that's taking place. I know that there's going to be different attorneys that are going to weigh in on this issue, so that's why I'm giving a caveat there. I would want to know more about that from a legal expert, but typically, yes, if law enforcement is giving you a command in that circumstance, that's something to do. They're certainly not telling her to drive away. Right. And so there's also, a question.
So this is all of it. All of it is so sad. I did find something I wanted you all to see. Let me go back up here. I'm gonna add this in. This is a video I found earlier from this guy. The video was called "She Blocked the Road in Minnesota for 3 minutes." I'm gonna look at this, make sure I got to put it on y'all side so y'all can see it too. Okay. So shout out to Kingdom Reacts. Kingdom Reacts put out this video earlier. So let's check out this right here. I think this is new. Yeah, he put it out 6 hours ago. Let's check this out.
You're gonna miss this.
As the vehicle passes,
this video almost didn't change anything until CNN released one angle. They didn't think people would slow down to watch, right? Because once you see what happened in those 3 minutes, the rest of the story can't be told the same way again. And if you leave early, you're going to miss this.
As the vehicle passes, you can see the dark-colored SUV driven by Renee Nicole Good. Right there in the back, the surveillance video taken by a home nearby. Agents can be seen milling about near the vehicle, then converging on it. And then you see right there the SUV begins to move. and that's when the shots are fired.
Okay, now give it a minute, y'all. He gonna show something next too. Let's watch.
This is at 0.5 speed right now.
Now, prior to this, the video shows the SUV had been stationary and sideways across the road like that for about 3 minutes. The reason for that is unclear.
CNN has obtained some new video. Again, it's grainy and distant, but it shows 4 full minutes leading up to the shooting. It shows Renee Good's maroon Honda Pilot entering from the right there. Then 20 seconds later, someone gets out on the passenger side. We don't know who or why this person leaves the car. We then see her turn and pull perpendicular across the street, seeming to block the way. But as you see here, leaving room for vehicles to pass by her on either side. Finally, there is this new angle of the federal officer who shot her. He arrives. Another federal SUV pulls up. As the ICE officer briefly goes back to his car, then he returns, and with another agent grabbing at her door, she starts to move forward. Again, it's hard to see from this angle, followed by 3 gunshots in quick succession. 4 minutes in all from start to finish. But for all the video that may reveal, it says nothing about why Renee Good was where she was or what she was doing there. And it's not all we don't know.
These people and the way they frame things is just so intellectually dishonest. But this.
So shout out to King and Rex. Thank you, King. That's wild. And it says to me, you know, I just wish she would have not impeded with these folks' investigation. Like, listen, leave them folks alone. Let them folks do what their job is. Listen, they ain't gonna do with this. Stop that. Stop that. And now is this. And the thing is the unaliving wrong? It's wrong. Yeah, she should have not died. That's of course. Like, they could have shut that woman's eyes. I could have anything else. But she could have been her own goddamn business too and not blocked the street. Let's be real now. She shouldn't have been blocking the street. Like, what are you doing? Like, and you see them coming, and it's supposedly, to me, just a bad another view of it. It seemed like she was there before them from the street. The video we just seen, she was there before them, and her being there before them, you know, she intentionally wanted to block the street. Her wife got out, and you seen the other video. Let's go back to this. Let's just make sure we're looking at it. Let's look at this one more time.
We have some breaking news now out of Minneapolis. Right now, we are getting a new look at the ICE-involved shooting that killed a 37-year-old woman in an SUV, Renee Good. The video appears to be from the perspective of one of the ICE agents.
Look at this one more time.
Let's take a look.
I gotta go. So, check out the other angle over there now. The other angle. She was smiling.
I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine.
That's our wife.
U.S. citizen, former. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I said go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car.
That's crazy.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Nay, what are you doing, Nay? That is just, it's just all bad. It's just all bad. It's all sad. It's all wrong. It's all bad. It just, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Rest in peace, Renee Good. This right here is a tragedy, of course. You know, what else can you say about it? You know, it's everything that's going on, but I would say, no, I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say, because some people take it the wrong way if I say it a certain way. So I'm gonna say it like that. However, it's really a real bad tragedy. Crazy as fuck. Crazy as fuck. Crazy as fuck. I said enough on the other channels the other day to get my viewpoint across about this, and I don't want to go into any more depth on it. I'm just gonna be covering the coverage that covers it. That's what I'm doing. So anyway, that was that story. So thank you for being here. I have to go and run and get on another live. If you want to catch me in the streets, you can catch me over at Tank Talk TV 2. You can catch me, definitely catch you here. You can go check out some of my TikToks, whatever, this and that. Mostly everything is pretty much synced up together anyway. So if you own one, just solid one, it's okay, because I really don't swap it up too much often just yet. Not yet, I ain't that big yet. But you know, shout out to all the new subs. I am a little bit over 12,900. Yes, 12,900. So thank you all for doing that for me. I appreciate that. You can hit like, subscribe. You can also now on YouTube. You can also now give in Jesus' name. Give in Jesus' name. Give in Jesus. But you can also hit. But if you don't want to give, that's fine. Just make sure you hit that little like button and subscribe. That is fine for me. So hopefully you enjoyed your few minutes of news. I have to go and jump into some other streets and do some other things, but hopefully I will see you all later. Anything that's popping or topping. So I am Unapologetic Tank, being unapologetic as I know how. I hope you are being unapologetic and I hope. See, I can never get this right. God damn it. I am Unapologetic Tank, being unapologetic as I know how, and I hope you're having an unapologetic 2026 year, and I hope you are just being as apologetic as me, unapologetic as me. Yeah, because fuck what they be said. Fuck what that be said. But anyway, this is your January the 9th news. Oh, yeah. And shout out to my brother-in-law / best friend, AJ. Today's his birthday. I'm not gonna say how old he turned because you won't believe me anyway. But thank you again for being a friend. I love you. Happy birthday. And also happy birthday to all the January people. I know a couple people that have January birthdays. Haven't really got in touch with this, talk to anybody. So, but shout out to all the January birthdays. My birthday is coming up. My birthday is January the 21st, and we're gonna be loud, live, and in color on this motherfucker. So you might want to come and see what I've got going on that day. So my birthday is January 21st. Shout out to all the queers right now. Shout out to the Capricorns right now, with y'all mean asses. Mean asses. Y'all good. Y'all good for fucking. Y'all can fuck. I ain't lying. You can. My God, yeah. Good, but you're still mean. You can fight too. But shout out to all the Capricorns that is out there through the world. Happy birthday. And of course, don't worry about it, because baby, you listen, stand to the side, because when the Aquarius come through, we're gonna say, look, hold my glass of wine, bitch. Hold my tequila. They ain't saying hold my beer, hold my tequila. That's an Aquarius coming through. Hold my tequila. Hit this blunt for a second. Let me say what I gotta say. Don't hit all of it though. That's an Aquarius coming through there. But yeah, shout out to you. Is he cooking? I need to roll up right quick. He cooking. She in a good mood. I'm feeling in a good mood today. House feel good. I'm way upstairs. I'm like, what the hell? Anyway, let me go to my office and see what's going on over here. So anyway, I love you all. Thank y'all for being here. And I will see you all later. Oh, yo. So I'm going to be featuring different songs. And I might exit on my way out. Shout out to my cousin Ram. He does, he's a studio out there in Houston. And him and my brother, they make music and stuff like that. And, you know, even though I ain't going to say that, I'm going to shut up. But anyway, this is going to be my outro. So peace out, town down. And I hope you find you a nice, big, black apple.
Nigga, big bands on me. Know what your mood, nigga, then stand on it. I ride with the heat, yeah, I keep bam on me. These niggas is killers, but I don't condone it. Shorty is gorgeous, but shorty is boring. I met her tonight and I fuck her tomorrow. Should I tell a bitch no when she come with them stories? So I tell her be quiet, just wait for the chorus. Little nigga with a thick bitch like Norbit. She said 2B, slow down, don't fuss. Girl, ain't that big, now you got me blushing. And 2B, can't tell me no. Big black car, you see me rushing. Inside white like the color of custard. Bad yellow bitch like the color of mustard. We'll figure on the wood as I turn that bitch. Hit that button, watch I kinda let dip. Gotta keep it clean, keep it rolling like a pimp. Roll through in the hood like I own that bitch. Wait, nigga, president coming through, nigga. Stop all that hating, nigga. I see it in my rear view. Probably just like a bitch do. Real niggas see through you. Big black, shiny, you, Cadillac, Cadillac. Big black, shiny, you, Cadillac, Cadillac. Big. Nigga, big bands on me. Know what your mood, nigga, then stand on it. I ride with the heat, yeah, I keep bam on me. These niggas is killers, but I don't condone it. Shorty is gorgeous, but shorty is boring. I met her tonight and I fuck her the morning.